Hi! Welcome to this episode of the HGC podcast. We are ranking members of the Haydur Nation community here, which we will detail if you do not know what that is and are watching this for some reason. I will be putting a link to the tier list I created in the description for anyone to do this, if they want. I will even add Thoughts and I into it if you want to rank us. We both recorded this pretty intoxicated. It's just for fun, and some things might be wrong. I tried editing out any unconfirmed claims I could not verify, but I don't know. It's not like we did some heavy research before we got drunk and shit talked. It's just two drunk girls having a conversation about a community we enjoy watching. We also say a lot that might offend some, and can be considered ist or phobic. And if that offends you, you're a pussy and should not watch. We rated everyone based on how entertaining we personally find them. This does not mean we hate you or like you, depending on your rating. If this pisses you off, please do this tier list as well, and make fun of Thoughts and I. It's the best way to retaliate. Call me an ugly man, and call her a knockoff version of me. It'll be fun. Also, some people aren't all that Haydur Nation-y in this list and are just adjacent to the community, and we added them for some reason. Whatever, let's just get into it. This was made very fast. Let's start it. Oh wait, side note, I originally recorded us doing the tier list on my screen. Like, the audio is fine, but I recorded like the video of my screen putting the tier list together while we did it, and the file corrupted and I couldn't save it because I am not very smart. So I just did screen caps of us while we did the tier list. It was very tedious, but enjoy. Bye. This is a really complicated rig.
Are we live? Is this happening? Is this it?
It is.
All right.
So high right now.
Bestie, homie, life partner from another mother. I finished beer number 3 and I'm on copious amount of caffeine and I'm I'm ready. There is no turning back now.
I took a gummy. Just no way. This is so hard to set up, and I'm so high right
now. Okay. We've considered our levels of total fuckedness for this thing, but I feel like it's okay because it's really nothing to be else expected from what we're doing today.
Yeah. So we're doing a Haydur Nation tier list.
Yes, we're ranking the fatties.
If you don't know what Haydur Nation is. Yep. Well, okay, so Haydur Nation, I did a video on it, that it's just like these people who got addicted to like fat girl lolcows and commented on it, and then they started to develop their own community, which had its own lolcows that came from it. It's just really fun.
And they also interact though. They like, I love the fact that even though this all is the gravitational pull, the orbit around these fucking like morbidly obese women, Chantel and Chantel and Amberlynn, they just decided to start infighting because the girls, the main lolcows, aren't doing it anymore. So they just decided to start like infighting and rival communities, and basically it's just a comparison of who's fatter than the other one, and that's just like kind of it. It's amazing. Really, truly, we're blessed to have this content. I love all these people for their contribution to my entertainment. That much I'll say.
So we're gonna rank them, and Thoughts came up with what we're ranking them on, and we'll give a little information about them in case you don't know who Haydur Nation is or who these people are. Yeah. Just know that they're all involved in this very complex interweaving of like fat girl commentary. Yeah.
Well, okay, I stole this idea from the podcast known as Now Recording, where they ranked a tipster.
I like that one.
Yeah. Tipsters, goth, goth mommies. Yeah.
Goth mommies.
Yeah. And they had a similar tier system. However, they decided that whenever they have like a conflict or they can't decide if somebody's like a B tier or a C tier, then they should like evaluate points. So it's reserved for that, and I have points for it. I'll read them out now. The like criterion that we have to like escalate or de-escalate their position. Which is the first one is how So the criterion for, let's call them, in Afrikaans, we call them grensgevallen. So they're like on the border, and we can't decide if they're B or C or F tier. We will then evaluate, we will turn to the tables, and those criterion is as follows. How funny is their content? If you're not bringing it, if you're not making me laugh, I don't give a fuck how fat you are. Secondly, how big is their Kino gravitational pull? In other words, how much does their content affect the global hater sphere? Like, how much do other people read and seethe and mold due to the fact that they make their content, right? If it's a lot, if everybody hates you, but they like respond to you, that's like a high amount, right? It's entertaining.
Yeah.
So then I care about you. And then we have how unique is their commentary or content. So like, when fat people are being fat, it's easy to say lose weight. If you have anything else to give, then probably for the info tick, we should give you an update for that.
An update.
I believe this one is. I believe this one matters, but this is open to interpretation. And this one is, how normal is their BMI?
Yeah.
Now you could say their BMI is so freakish that they should get a high point, or you could say, this one is actually a skinny legend, so therefore they should be highest. So whatever we feel like at the moment, we can disagree. Whatever, we add the points, but how normal is their BMI?
Are we really going to be adding
one.
points, though? Like, are we going to actually be scientific about this? You're pretty drunk, and I'm...
No. Look, that's the premise, right? We're very drunk, so we're going to guesstimate the fuck out of this. We're going to be like, I mean intoxicated. Fine. If you need me to be both English and drunk, I'll fucking try my best here.
I might...
Fucking... Let's go.
Okay, wait, one more second. Hold 1 second, because I'm freezing. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna go get a blanket.
Why are you always like this? I'm opening a beer, bitch.
What if we were streaming this?
This would have been great if we sorted out things beforehand. Okay, final criteria. Final point. This one is important just because of the people that we talk about. The final point is, can they hide their power levels? In other words, not spurg on main. This has proven to be a very challenging concept. Like, not...
Yeah, I don't know many people who can do that.
Most of the people I know can do that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to just not do it. But it seems to be a specific challenge in this community. So, if you can hide your power levels, you're ranked high in that category. And by ranking, I, again, mean guesstimates. If we feel like somebody is S tier, we go for it. If somebody is clearly a suicide bomber waiting to happen, we put them in that category. Things as they are.
I don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm ready.
Let's fucking go.
What the fuck? There's cats fighting outside of my office.
Why are you like this? Like, why is...
I'm not getting up again. They don't sound like they're dying. It just sounds like one cat got pissed. Wait, I have to go check it.
Cecil, my goal for this...
Second.
Yeah, you go do you. I'm gonna monologue anyway, regardless. My goal for this stream is to limit the amount of slurs that I'm saying, even while drunk. And you're proving to make this really fucking challenging. I'm kidding, I love you, marry me.
So...
Okay. Yes. Okay, who's the first one? Let's go.
They're in an order, but I don't know if you want to go in the exact order, because the first one's is AK, and I don't know if we want to start with AK.
No. Okay. Let's start with a guesstimate of subscriber numbers. Let's start from
that would be
highest,
that would
lowest.
be
Charlie Gold.
No, there's one higher than her. It's what's that guy's name?
Sinatra.
No, the gay guy, the white gay guy, Zachary Michael.
Oh, Zachary Michael. Okay. Here's my lore. Here's my take on Zachary Michael. Right. Okay. Zachary Michael, and hear me out, is a closeted fat. So that means he's surrounded by people that are significantly fatter and has thus gotten away with describing himself as slightly overweight. Mm-hmm. But he's actually fat. If you look at his pictures, he's if you assess his BMI, it would say you're in danger, girl.
Well, yeah, he looks
But
normal from a certain part, and he can hide it well. Like, he's got like the perfect way to do like fat girl angles.
honey, that double chin is coming in, and it's coming in strong. And I think like he's been living in his 20s when he's clearly in his 30s. I don't think it's passing anymore. I think he's a closeted fat, and he needs to come
But-
out and truly embrace the fact that he is one
You
of the
know that
fatties,
you've
and
you called him fat before on Twitter, and he said, "Yes, I know."
Okay, he did, but then his supporters replied and said, no, he's not. And then I posted pictures, like actual proof of him being like fat as shit. And then he replied to me saying, you didn't have to come with the screenshots, girl. And I'm like, bitch, I had to. Clearly people aren't aware of the exact amount of fatness that you have. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's like a closeted fat. Like, it's like a big secret. We're not allowed to say that
I have
he's
not
fat because
had
he's gay.
anywhere close to
Right? So it's
Strong's
like this,
opinions on
like-
Zachary Michael as you do. I don't care if he's fat.
Well, that's my strongest opinion. Like, I don't care about his commentary. I rarely watch it. I did watch him. I did watch him at some point because he's not unentertaining, right? He does bring like value in entertainment levels. Like, I have chuckled a few times when I watched him, so he's not like
That he's fat.
So the worst, I guess I could say, is that he needs to come out. He needs to come out of the closet as fat. Like, he needs to embrace it fully. He's not slightly overweight. Like, he's like
There's a
like,
better lore to him that you forgot to address.
there's many.
I was gonna say,
like, I address
this whole
secret
time
lore right
we've
now.
been
There's,
misgendering
like, most of his
him.
lore is better than this. Like, tell me.
Them. I just realized it.
Oh. Oh my god. I forgot. Okay, this F slur.
You're so drunk.
I'm censoring myself, like I'm trying for this stream. This F slur is a they
Oh
them.
my god, you've never.
No, I'm not. I'm not drunk. I decided. Okay, when you were Cecil, when you were away, I told when you were away adjusting stuff, I recorded myself explaining, which you missed, that I'm going to try to not say slurs so that the editing is easier, and instead I'm going to replace my slurs with symbols of my slurs. So I do intend to mean the whole
makes
slur.
it worse.
Like, in case you didn't pick up on that. I do mean the
This is
slur.
what I'm saying. Like, you seem pretty drunk because when we've recorded before, we've talked about Keffels and you didn't say that about Keffels.
Oh, I fully intended to mean that, but now that we're monetized, I don't care anymore. Like, it's done. Like, if people watch it, like, it's over. We're getting paid the same, so I guess I can, like.
I don't care. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you want to edit it out, it's fine. But he, them, they is a whole, like, a big F slur, and I do mean fat.
All right. So what do we think about his ranking? He's fat, so his BMI, I would give him like kind of a low score there because he's fat, but he's not comically fat. So he's just.
Exactly. He doesn't embrace his fatness, so you can't make comedy out of it. He's not. He's like mid funny. He's like your typical queer funny. You know, like drops the cliches. Like he has started a few memes, but I kind of feel like he fell off in the comedy sphere of this.
But I kind of got bored of it. I liked that he would always say like, "Ma'am, ma'am," and his dog would be there, and it would be like, "This is my good Judy." That stuff was fun, but I just got bored of it, so I just rank him like.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. I got so bored of it. He has no Kino gravitational pull. Like, nothing that he does starts new drama or new intrigue.
He's just in his own section. If his people like him, that's cool. If they don't, that's cool. I'm a nothing. So I put a lot of tiers in here. I didn't label them though. There's S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, and F tier. You can rename these, but I put them like at D tier, like I don't like or hate you. I'm gonna label this tier I don't like you or hate you.
D, yes, 100%. Like, he's a solid D tier. I find him as interesting.
Yeah, like if there's a video
Yeah,
that he did that's
yeah,
pretty
like,
funny,
like,
I'll watch.
I
but
could
if
live either way.
I just don't care, and I'm happy that Zach has their own little community, and good for them. Not my thing. All right, so the next biggest is probably Charlie Gold.
Charlie Gold, okay. She is the face of Black Twitter, in my opinion, because like nothing is happening content-wise. She's now fully gone Twitter.
French fried girl? Is that what you're talking about?
And her full job is to explain how the Jews on Twitter are in fact racist. That's what she does now.
What are the Jews?
Well, French Fry Girl as an example, but I mean that's just like she'll pick whoever like. No, well, okay, it's Jews Today.
I have a good
Then it was the
tier
like,
lit name
somebody,
that I think Charlie
right?
belongs in. It's gonna be the ear tier because I think she's below Zach. I'm gonna call this one. I would call this like identity.
She's 100% below Zach.
Politics. It was the E tier, and I have renamed it Identity Politics, but I spelled politics wrong. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yes, politics.
No, I spelled it with a U.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, well, it's fine. Yeah, Charlie has nothing going for her. At some point, she had a Kino gravitational pull.
Oh, and the lore around her that kind of relates to that was like, she was like the queen bee, and she has all these people that kind of like follow her around. And if someone like says they don't like her, and a lot of people are like really emotional, which we'll get to with Gigi, which she did get really emotional about this, which was a little too much in my opinion for like fat girl commentary. I don't remember anymore. Like I'm at the point where I don't care so much as I'm just entertained. But like there was all this drama and all these people fighting, and Charlie was kind of like the leader of one side fighting against Gigi, so that was her whole keynote, was that she had her own little army. But now things are just like her fighting with French Fried Girl, and I just don't even know what they're arguing about.
Well, she used to be able to. She used to be able to create like a ranking system of who is valid and who is invalid in this community, and it would matter. People would care if they're on the list or off the list. And now people are like, "Oh, Charlie made content again. I forgot. Did she lose weight? No. Okay, fuck her." You know, like she's exactly.
She's kind of at the size for her channel that she should have been at, like, which was like a medium-sized Hater Nation channel, and that's what like the view she's getting now.
Yeah,
before somehow she got really overinflated numbers for some reason, but then it just turns out that she makes very common content for Hater Nation.
Well, it was because she was on a weight loss journey, and then we discovered that there was no weight loss after years and years. So now it's exactly where she belongs, which is like below mid, because she made promises that she can't. Which is like a trend.
Moral-wise, she's below mid, but I'm just saying like her content is just like your average reaction videos. What was I gonna say about her? I don't know. I had something, but I'm too high.
Well, I think that a large part of this community that we're not gonna address is the A-logs of this community. All of them are A-logs in a sense, but they do have their own A-logs on Twitter. And she has recruited those A-logs to be Twitter defenders of her. And their main strategy is to accuse literally everybody of being racist. That's like their only strategy. And you know what? Like, if any of the viewers of this podcast find themselves in that situation, always remember that they are very, very fat. And they're LARPing as normal size, but they are fat. You should know that behind like the anon screen. And you should never be afraid to point that.
It actually, I don't know if you explained it enough, is that like there's a hierarchy of weight here. And the fatter you are, the lower you are. So it's just funny that everyone is in some form of way overweight. It doesn't really matter that much that they're overweight outside of the fact that it's important to them.
They're disgusting. It's very important. Yeah, that's why they do low.
Yeah. So the next biggest is Sinatra Says.
Okay, Sinatra Says. Here's.
I was gonna say I think he goes like one above Zachary Michael because I like him. I just don't watch his content. Like I've talked to him. I like his takes.
My sincere take on Sinatra as somebody who watched a lot of his content before is that he's one of the only people in this entire community that legitimately, quote unquote, gets it in the A-log sense of it. Like he watches it, laughs at it, clips at it, and doesn't get involved in any other drama. Like any other. Like he actually just laughs at it, which I kind of feel is like the original intention in this community, to just be like, lol, look at that obese cow, and then just move on with your life and not give a fuck. Like, he actually does that if you watch his streams. Like, he would zoom in on, like, ridiculous, hilarious shit and then just not care afterwards.
So if we're like talking about background of him, I guess the interesting lore is that he used to do a politics channel, but he kept getting demonetized. He's a right-wing politics person. I don't know exactly where he's leaning, libertarian or authoritarian or whatever. Whatever the labels are, don't come to me for politics. He did that, and then he kept getting demonetized, and so he started making Amberlynn Reid content to make money. So he came in from like the complete opposite side of the political spectrum from everybody else. And he doesn't make it part of...
Yes, everybody here is a total libtard.
Yeah, and they all have their, like, even the people who aren't libtards like Negs, he makes his politics part of his commentary. Sinatra just comments directly on the weight. He doesn't, and the things they do, he doesn't bring his political views into it, so he's definitely not in the identity politics category.
He definitely laughs. Like, I enjoy him for what he is. I think he also actually gives some insightful commentary because he did, like, pinpoint some exact time and locations of certain videos that Amberlynn Reid would put up where people weren't sure, if she was lying about when she posted it, blah, blah, blah. I do think he contributes more than most of these names.
Really? I guess I don't watch him.
Actual Amberlynn Reid.
Because I would put him directly in the middle because he doesn't get involved in the drama, so there's not a lot of Kino coming from him in the community.
Okay, look,
But you can argue to me for high mid.
Okay, you and I...
So I'm thinking C tier, whatever we're going to call that, but if you want to argue for B tier, I'm listening.
I would put him in B tier,
okay.
Simply because he is... I do think he's literally above the rest. Like, quite literally in his whole attitude and approach to it. I do not think he's the best, but I do think he's, like, above the community in the sense that he also engages with everybody. Like, people would be infighting, and he would be, like, with both of them. And also simultaneously, most importantly, not caring.
But he just felt above it when he would say it, and so no one would get offended, even if they would get offended if somebody else said it.
Well, that's the thing. I think he has dropped, like, a lot of critique against multiple of these people, but in a way where it doesn't matter. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah, he's so detached. That's what I feel like with him.
Yes, but that's for me, that's important in A-logging, which is what all these creators attempted to do originally, but they ended up as old cows, which is why we're discussing them as true and honest A-logs. And I feel like Sinatra has
So let's call B tier true and honest A-logs.
True and honest A-logs. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That's the B tier. That's 3 down from the top.
Right. That's
all right. Yeah. I will accept that. The next biggest might be Karina Kaboom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I've never watched her. I only remember her from the early days with, like, when she was around Peter Mon and, like, the drama people who just commentary drama people, like the sassy gays and the women who would talk about, like, makeup drama, and it would be, like, highly quality content. I don't know if you ever watched Peter Mon, but I was very into him for a while. But I remember her from that days, and I'm pretty sure Peter didn't like her, so maybe I don't either, but I don't know.
I watched a lot of Karina Kaboom, specifically covering Amberlynn Reid, and okay, is
it good?
Yeah, okay. So, mixed bag. If you like Haydur Nation content, she's not for you. If you like Amberlynn Reid content, she's 100% one of the best for you. She covers that. So, okay, there was the scandal that Amberlynn Reid was in that's kind of considered pretty serious because most of this community is very woke as shit. Okay, in complete summary, there was a leaked recording of Amberlynn Reid talking on the phone and scolding her ex Becky's dead mother at this point, like, who died of cancer. And she was, like, being, like, a total fucking bitch. And there was this leaked recording, and nobody covered it because of respect for the dead. And Karina Kaboom just fucking put it out there and gave her commentary. And the thing is her commentary
that's actually pretty base.
I know. Like, yes. like she's been...
She gets high points for Kino.
She's been so hard canceled before in previous shit that I think she looks at this community as, like, lol easy, because even the worst cancellations...
She should be up there with Sinatra, then.
She's definitely up there with Sinatra. She's definitely above...
Okay, I'm putting her in true and honest A-log.
Yes, like, she addresses sometimes previous videos where, like, people in the comments try to ratio/cancel her, and she'd be like, yeah, it is what it is. There's a Kermit in the comment sections. You know, you can bitch to him. I don't control him. and it's like there's literally like some commenter, I don't know if it's her alt or whatever, but called Kermit, and she usually pins this guy, and this guy like drops a banger in the replies about like, yeah, come at me or some shit like that. Like she's just decided like she doesn't give a fuck, like fully wholeheartedly. She, but she does appeal to that woke side of trying to like really. She never ever comes for Amberlynn Reed for her weight or anybody for their looks or anything like that. So it is a little bit moral faggy in that sense because this entire community is based around who's prettiest, who's skinniest, but she does.
And who does the best community social loving.
Yes, you have to pander.
For all identities.
Yes, you have to pander even if you don't give a fuck, and it's very obvious that nobody gives a fuck. So she does.
Yeah, I mean, no one anywhere gives a fuck.
Nobody cares. Literally nobody fucking cares. But she plays into it, and I do think she does it right. I don't think she oversteps it by pretending, or she doesn't like pretend to like donate or GoFundMes or bullshit like that. She's just like, yeah, I get it. You guys didn't like what I did in the previous video, but also fuck you. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing it. So yeah, I do think she's in the Sinatra level where we put him. That's where she goes. I think. I do think she's just also like, if you like Amberlynn Reed content, that would be one of the people I would recommend you watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I peaked a little bit there, so I'm gonna apologize if you're editing.
Oh yeah,
because I have this little hand mic, and I keep getting into the conversation and getting too close to it, and I have to hold it far away. So hopefully
my
it's not too
mic
bad.
keeps doing that as well. Like I both peak and yeah, it does both that. Yeah.
Okay, I hope mine's not too bad.
It
Hopefully we don't have to do it again because I don't want to be this high again talking about this. It's fun for one time.
No, God, I can't. No, it's. I don't want to be awake this hour again ever. Okay, who's next?
So okay, next is I think French Fry Girl.
Oh God, dear Lord. Okay, I peak. I'll rephrase. Oh God, dear Lord.
I give her points. I'm gonna give her points for whatever we're rating, in that she loves animals and she's good with animal stuff, and you can tell that she likes cats and dogs and wants them all to be good, because the lore for that is that Chantel allegedly abused her cat, and French Fry Girl saved the cat and donated a whole ton of money to charity, to like SPCA or whatever, which caused a drama because people don't like French Fry Girl, because what would take points away would be that she is kind of mean, and like to everybody, not just to the people you're supposed to be mean to. She's mean to her own fans. So.
Okay, she's a literal potato. I do think she's saving an actual. Yeah, she looks like an actual fucking potato. It's amazing. But that being said, I made a video because I have real strong criticisms about her extent of obsession over Chantel, in the sense that she actually does cow tip to a degree where in any other community she'd be cancelled as fuck. Like actually, okay, I'm not even gonna go into it. It happened. Trust me, bro. But she did save a cat, which is more than like 99% of people on this list have even attempted to do.
Yeah, because I would definitely put her into identity politics if she didn't save that cat.
Yes.
Because also, remember, she tried to call Charlie Gold anti-Semitic because Charlie paused briefly on the phone.
Bro, she fucking called Chantel Foodie Booty because she thinks her abusive ex knows Chantel's current abusive ex. Like, how fucking parasocial can you get? It's so cringe. Anyway, sorry. I needed to get that out of my system.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that one, but I just remember when Charlie Gold was anti-Semitic because of an alleged pause on a phone call. And I was like,
all these motherfuckers are isms of some kind. It's best to just tell them that yes, you are. Like, if they accuse you of racism or anti-Semitism, acknowledge that you are and that you don't intend on changing. It's the only way around it. Like, if you pander, you're gonna have to pander more. There's no winning. Stop giving a fuck. But
should we put her?
I think she's one level above the politics. So what is that, C tier?
That would be with I Don't Like or Hate You with Zachary Michael.
Oh, I definitely have more. I have more
D-tier.
negative feelings towards her than positive feelings. Is identity politics like C level?
That is E level.
Okay, so what is above? What's D?
We could put her there because there's
What is D?
D level is I don't like you or hate you. So what it is essentially what we're saying is that we find her identity politics bad enough to be at that level, but the fact that she saved a cat might bump her up to neutral feelings on her.
Well, it's not just it's she has done like a lot of gay ops though. Like,
but that actually gives into the Kino. Because there was a lot of drama surrounded with her.
Okay, you're right. You're right. She did provide Kino, and currently Chantel is raging only and exclusively at her, so she gets like above 100% in the Kino meter.
So should we put her at C tier or D tier? I don't know. Because her Kino level.
Okay, she's definitely above Charlie Gold. That much I'll say. So that one.
So I don't like her hate because I do think her A logging brings her down, and her obsession really does. She gives so much Kino, and she loves cats and dogs. That's great, but she also is insane.
Can we change the I don't like you or hate you category to I wouldn't kill you? Maybe, okay, rephrase. I wouldn't demonetize you. Let's make this advertiser friendly. I wouldn't demonetize you.
Yeah, I don't even monetize. Okay.
I wouldn't demonetize you. Like you're allowed your money for what you do.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because her levels of Kino and her love of animals does boost her above the fact that she's done a lot of shit.
It does. Her BMI really brings her down. Like the fact that she's like her like.
Actually, I forgot someone higher up. I forgot Apathetic Facts.
Okay. Apathetic Facts. Her in total lore is that she's actually more of a beacon than anything. She should be in probably the lowest tier we have. Simply
really
because like yes, hear me out. She is
I don't know anything about her. I thought it was a clip channel.
Okay. Yes, exactly. She's a clip channel / archive channel, right? So she should have zero involvement. There's no personality behind it. There's nothing. Like, I DM'd her once because I thought she was involved in another story I was covering. She was not, but whatever. She doesn't do anything at all. She got copyright struck by Amberlyn Reed for fully uploading the content, and the whole community, including Life of Free Spirit and everybody, advocated for Apathetic Facts and to get her
even though it was just a full copy. I mean, that I could understand flagging that. I don't like flagging.
Yeah. No. It's I'm not even. That's a whole whatever. You can have your take on that. The second part of the story is where it becomes problematic. If you're an archiver and you're not staying in your lane as an archiver for what you are, then the people defending archiving lose their only argument. So what Apathetic Facts did is actually clapped back and decided to take sides and become a little bit more active. So Apathetic Facts is like on Callie's...
So what side was she on?
On Kelly's side.
What?
In certain things, yeah.
Wait, seriously now? Still
currently?
Yeah,
it's weird because it's like an archive channel, so it's not somebody who like presents a personality, but it's like on the community post, and like you have to like know the lore to read through it. But this person has chosen to have a personality after being more of an anon just archive channel. And after the whole community decided to rally behind Apathetic Facts as well as Kelly, and then those people being involved in DMCA strikes afterwards, and Apathetic Facts not speaking out, being in the same position as all these people, literally 100% just copying and pasting other people's work. That's like fucking low grade shit in my opinion. That's very.
Wait, what side was she on?
She's on.
Can you repeat that? I got completely lost.
TLDR. Apathetic Facts was backed up by a lot of people when Amberlyn Reed copyright struck her for archiving. Then, when other people were DMCA struck by Life of Free Spirit or Kelly, she did nothing.
What?
She was not an active participant in rectifying the situation. So it seems like she.
But what was she supposed to do?
Well, she was.
What was she supposed to do in that situation?
In this situation, she, as far as I can remember, she backed up the Kelly side. She presented a personality for some reason.
Oh, that Callie should be able to flag people who made videos?
Well, she didn't put out a whole ass argument, so not putting words in her mouth, but she did back up Kelly because Kelly backed up her. So it was clearly.
So what happened? So she backed up that Kelly should be able to flag people who say mean things about her?
It seems like it, yes. She was retweeting and shit like that. She wasn't like actively engaging, but it was very clear the intention. And she seems like she has double standard based on who supports her rather than what she stands for. And as an archive channel, that's like objectively wrong. Like archive channels have so little to do.
I think she should go on.
One thing. No, she's below.
I think I would actually vote for her to be in the identity politics with Charlie Gold, because below Charlie, I would put something like absolute trash, please leave. Yeah.
Below Charlie, I would put,
Okay, so the next biggest, I would put people like, we'll go over them, but there are people I specifically know.
We'll get there, yeah, we'll get there.
I don't know, actually, there's people I really dislike, but that Kino category might bump some of these people up, because some of them do provide a lot.
Listen, yeah, I'm gonna vouch for some people in the Kino category, but we'll get there when we get there. Who's next?
Yeah, I think I might vouch for the same person. Okay, so next biggest would probably be Yaba?
Oh my god, okay. Listen, for those of us...
Oh, and for Yaba, I chose a picture of her with that Snapchat filter where she's got a big mouth, which would be the chipmunk video she did, where she looks like a fucking alien. That's the picture I used for her. No.
For those of you listening to this that have no idea who any of these people are, and you for some reason just like our voices, let me give you my favorite Yaba lore. So, as you at this point should have deduced, this community is very woke, and you can't just say, like, fuck about shit, right? So, instead of saying, like, terribly cancelable words like retard, Yaba came up with a fantastic way to describe...
never say retard.
Never say retard with the hard R. Never, ever, ever. Like,
never say retard.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hope you don't
saying retard. Can't relate.
Yeah, I would never say the retard word. So what happened is Chantel Foodie Booty, who is like one of the main beacons of reactions for Yaba specifically, if you look at her pictures and you know her docs, then she looks very, very, very similar to her uncle, her mother's brother. So instead of saying that...
Who does?
Foodie Booty. Okay, wait, I'm explaining this in slow motion, just for the audience. Okay, so Foodie Booty looks like her uncle, 100% more than she looks like her dad, but she's also retarded. So you know when a brother and a sister conceive a child, right? So instead of saying that a retard spawns from that interaction, Yaba came up with a new word because the audience kind of sucks, which is a funkle baby, which is when your uncle and your father is the same person. Baby. A funkle baby. Up. Yes, when your father and your uncle is the same person and you are born with the wrong amount of chromosomes and you make poor life choices due to your genetics that you cannot control. Therefore, you're a funkle baby. And Yaba stuck to this after being like called out for saying the retard word. And I will forever remember that 100% boosts up the points, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like coining, I should have added that to the category list, like coining a new fucking term that everybody uses. Funkle baby is right up there. Nobody uses it because everybody in this community is dead as afraid of being cancelled for saying the wrong thing.
But no one calls her out for it.
Well, people did in her chat, but she didn't care. She decided to go the route of the based. They stopped or she ignored them. I listened. I didn't really watch the chat. But she either doesn't care or they got banned or they stopped doing it. One of those three things is true.
Well,
either way, she keeps saying Funkle Baby. Our chat keeps saying Funkle Baby. Who cares? Funkle Baby is fucking hilarious. It should, like, the world should know about Funkle Babies. They are true and honest, and a lot of lolcows can probably be understood in the realm of Funkle Babiness.
So I actually have an argument against Yaba. So she could be a true, honest A-log or even higher, because I give her points for Kino, and I give her points for being entertaining and having unique opinions. Those all are high up for her because she's very entertaining to watch. I enjoy watching her. But she gets a huge knockdown for power leveling.
Yes, her power levels
is not reacting.
Weak. Yeah.
Yes. And she blocked me
Okay, she blocked you. Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to step your pussy up and acknowledge that Cecil is a real woman and unblock her.
No, thoughts. Yaba blocked me on one of my Twitters, and Sam blocked me on that other Twitter I use. So like, I have to go between Twitters to look at her tweets.
Oh shit, right? To see the relationship dynamics, we need a third alt. We need a third alt, a joint alt.
I do have a third alt, so I guess I should just use that third alt.
I have like 4. Like half of these people have me blocked as fuck.
Alright, so so is she a true and honest A-log or higher?
Yaba to me is
I do think she provides more Kino than Sinatra and Karina.
Almost everything that Yaba does contributes for me to this community in a positive way. Pretty much everything. If it like, there's minor situations where I think it doesn't, and they are very brief. So I think she's not an S tier because she's not perfect. But I do think that she's above like everybody that we've discussed.
I actually have a good category for her. So I'm putting her in an A tier below the S, and I'm naming this tier must watch. So if you want to be involved in Hater Nation, you kind of have to.
You can call it must watch. Personally, in my opinion, the category is the low BMI voice. It's like they sell it.
Okay, that's a way better one. BMI voice.
A low BMI voice. Like
Yaba got a low BMI.
Yaba's got the low BMI voice. Like she sells it. Like she will give you skinny legend realness. Like whether it's true or not, it's there.
Okay, I have the next one.
Yes, go.
I forgot she's actually higher than a lot of these guys, but she's not as relevant right now in her career. And that is Miss Young Dumb Honey Bun.
Fat. Okay. She
Wait, before you because you said you had a lot of opinions on this.
Yes, I do.
I just want to give background. Young Dumb Honey Bun was a popular clip channel until she wanted to put herself in, and she's fairly cute.
She's pretty. She's pretty. Like let's just be real. Like she's got a pretty face.
And she was like studying psychology, and so she got kind of a big following by being a pretty person who knows some psychology words. But the problem was that she kind of
pretty and smart. She's an educated woman immigrant.
She's kind of like a skinny version of Amberlynn Reed, the person that she was A-logging. So that was basically her. And now people really hate her because she switched up her content to talk about like slightly right-wing stuff. Like she doesn't have very extreme opinions. They're just slightly right. But now she's being, because her original audience was the Amberlynn Reed people, who are very, very left, like far, far left. The fact that she's gone center-right, they all are calling her a Nazi now.
Okay.
Maybe she is super right-wing, but from what I've seen, I didn't see it. I just thought she had very neutral, slightly right opinions.
Cecil is giving you a very censored version of what happened. What really happened is she released a video on why she left the left. And
I forgot about that. That was so dumb.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell them. I'm not gonna have you censor this. Truth be told. The official narrative, the what the days want you to believe, is that she left the left because the truths were invasive. But she left the left because it made her fat, notably fat, significantly fat. like her arms are like it's bad, guys. It's like down bad. Like it's not good. It's not good. Like she's pretending. It's off the charts. It's off the charts.
She's not. I don't think she's like overweight.
She's overweight, bitch. Can you see her? She's overweight.
Okay,
she's overweight. 100%.
She's skinny for Hater Nation, so that skews my view.
No.
She's skinny for Hater Nation.
She's 5'3" and weighs 72 kilograms. That's like official documentation that she accidentally leaked.
What's that in American?
Okay. Let me just type it in. Like, just remember I'm on beer number 4, so just give me a second here. She, like, it's big. It's way heavier than I weigh. 73.
Like 160 pounds?
No. To LBS. Yeah, okay, 160.9, yeah. 160.9 is what she weighs at 5'2".
That's still skinny for Hater Nation.
Oh, bitch, yeah, but that's not skinny for anybody that can read a BMI chart. It's very cringe.
Yeah, but people in America deny being martyrs. They say they're racist. So like,
let me add context here as to why I am absolutely correct. She said that her dietitian gave her the advice so that she can like, build muscle and get fit. So she's bulking or whatever. But she said
that's a lot of bulking.
Yeah, she said that her dietitian told her to eat 3,000 calories, and then she accidentally leaked the fucking document where the nutritionist said that she should be eating like 2,000.
3,000?
Like 2,100, something like that. Like something reasonable, right? Something you'd expect.
That's a lot, actually, still. 2,100 is a lot still, though.
That's like, yeah, well, 2,100 is my maintenance. So it's not.
Yeah, but you're
much.
like muscular, and she's someone who's just like very short and very soft.
If you lift five days a week and do cardio, like intensive cardio 3 days a week, it makes sense. But she was going from like 0% muscle to 3K calories and telling the whole universe that that's what a nutritionist told her to do.
That actually makes me so sad that some nutritionist would say that to her.
Nobody said no. Here's the thing: she's lying. That's why, like, the nutritionist document leaked where the nutritionist told her to eat 2,000 something calories.
Oh, she said
3,000.
Why does she want to eat 3,000?
Because no. Here's why.
God,
Here's why, Cecil. She
lied.
She got fat. She got fat because she was a leftist, and then she had to blame somebody, so she picked the nutritionist and accused bulking of being the reason.
She's blaming them?
She left the left because of she got fat. That's my official statement. There's no politics. Ever. She got fat and was like, oh, the left made me fat. I need to quit being left. And I fucking hope it works out for her. I hope it works. Like, she's become transphobic,
that actually gives her some Kino.
Like, anything, that's 100% Kino. That's full
on
Kino.
I haven't watched her videos.
That's fucking full on Kino. Like,
So, should we put her in the C tier or true and honest A-log? I think C tier.
She's not a true and honest A-log. Definitely not. Yeah, she was.
I wouldn't demonetize you.
I would not demonetize Young No Money, but no, I want to see her get back to the 2,000 calories. Yeah, I want to see her bulk. I want to see her post her gym thought pictures and and compare as besties.
I want her to be like a skinny fitness vegan influencer. I want her to look her best. To be an and I want her to find a new audience that don't like Vosh.
I hate Vosh.
We want her back to her immigrant coconut smelling self. Oh,
yes, queen.
That was like I read her Reddit sometimes because they do post funny stuff. But then I went there one day and someone was talking about like, are there any other Vouch fans here? I was like, what the no? Okay, now I know why they think this because I was like, is she really this racist? Is she really this like horrible? And then I went there and they were talking about Vouch. I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. Like, if it's these people judging her, maybe Vouch fans, I don't trust their opinions.
I don't think her political opinions are hot takes at all. I just think that she looked in the mirror one day, saw she was fat, and knew the left did this to her.
Yeah, because she could have just not even addressed it. But the fact that she got fat, she had to address it.
She had to address it. That's like important. That's like a crucial part of the content. She's an Haydur Nation. She's fat. It's a big deal. Her big flex was being smart and skinny. She's not skinny no more. Just 1 second. I'm not gonna pause or even mute. I'm gonna run and get more alcohol because clearly I'm in my best state of mind right now.
Hello?
Hi. Who's next?
Okay, cool.
Let's cancel.
All right. Yourself. Okay. Who's the next biggest? So we just did Young Gum Honey Bun, who had 70,000 subscribers, I think, about. Who handled the 30 subscriber around people's.
Let's do RN Alex.
I didn't even add him.
Okay, well,
you didn't list him.
Alex and Alex.
Okay, well, I don't have a picture.
Okay, Alex is shook then.
I didn't put Alex is shook either.
Fuck you, I said both of them. I literally wrote it down because I sent it to both of you. Both of them, sorry.
Okay, can I add people?
I don't know. It's Alex and Alex. Like, I said literally Alex and Alex, but okay, fine. Okay, well, if they're not being added,
how do I add people?
I don't know.
Give me 1 second.
Should we just add comments?
Let me try to add them.
Post?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
I'm amazing. Okay, let's first do Alex's shook, and then alright, Alex. Okay, Alex's shook. Go.
I put him below true and honest A-log, but above I wanted to monetize you.
Okay, I love Alex's shook.
I have no big feelings for him.
I love Alex's shook. Okay.
You
okay,
do?
Okay.
Okay, I know. I think he's
Okay, he's definitely like in what I would say a true and honest one because he is above it. In the sense he's the only person he's ever like truly come for was Young Dumb Honey Bun, and God knows it's valid. We've just said why it's valid.
That was really
it was so good. He did it in such a parody way, but he's like actually my comfort stream. Like I really like. There's very few actual Amberlynn and Chantel content that I watch, like actually watch. And he's one of them that I would just like put on and like wash dishes or whatever. Because he does these like late night streams, which is early morning for me, and it's just the perfect timing. And I do like him. And the thing is like there was bait set up for him by DC and Negs. They were wanting to go for him, and he like as opposed to the rest of the community, he hid his power levels deep in his fucking pocket like he was tucking it away, like it was good. It was so fucking good because everybody in his chat like probed him everything.
All right. He's in true and honest A-logs.
He's 100% like B tier at the very least. At the like very I don't know, I can't remember which one is.
Yeah, that's B tier. No, yeah, I put him.
He's definitely up
or
there.
Or is he low BMI voice? Yeah. Is he up there with Yaba for you?
For me personally, yes, but that's 100% biased.
I mean, I don't have any like negative opinions about him. Like that's fine. I'll just put him.
Politically, I completely disagree with almost everything he stands for. But he somehow didn't unfollow me, even though I'm one of the biggest like.
Very true.
That he did follow. So I think he was like I acknowledge your right to be weird as shit on main, and I accept you, and it'll just be that. And simultaneously, whenever he does a stream, I'm like, I don't agree with anything you're saying, but please say more of it. So it's like I get him.
Okay.
Like, I get him.
Low
and he's
BMI.
He's fun. So he.
All right.
Yeah, I would.
I was actually gonna vote for Irate Alex being low BMI voice as well.
Well, we're okay. Tell me why.
He adds a lot of keynote by releasing DC Media Girls DMs. Whenever he is around, it's pretty fun. He always shakes things up. He started out kind of cringy, and then realized that because he was getting too involved in the community and trying to be in play with their politics, and then he went to the outside of it and just did whatever the fuck he wanted, and it provided a lot of keynote.
You are 100% correct. I'm gonna add even more.
Okay.
I personally have a major bias towards A-logs and trolls. I really do love people who manage to tweet and somehow create content out of that, like for all of us to watch and enjoy. And Alex has somehow managed to, via DC Media Girl and Negs, his biggest troll, his biggest W, is to literally not die. Because DC Media Girl said that she's not gonna do anything to him because his body is killing him. Like, that's what she's looking forward to. And every day that he's not dead is a W against them. Like, it's 2%.
That's a really good,
right? Yeah, so I'm just like,
that's close to S tier. Like,
yes, that's very close to S tier, but it's not S tier because he's not actually doing anything. But not dying, being a troll, is a fucking keynote. Like, it's so fucking keynote.
Since we're adding Alex in post, anyway, we can literally put him on the line between low BMI voice and S tier, and I think we're gonna change S tier to something else.
I think it should be called Skinny Legends. I think it should be Skinny Legends.
Oh, yeah. Why are you better at this than me? Skinny
well because I'm
okay,
drunk,
so Alex is like literally
high.
Between the two.
I think S tier should be Skinny Legends only. Like, we should gatekeep that shit as fuck.
Okay. Who comes? So we just did Irate Alex. He's got like 20,000.
Okay, I'm gonna read off of my list.
We're gonna go down.
Miss fucking Wonderful.
All right. Okay, I got her.
Okay.
True and honest A-log for me.
Yes. 100% yes.
We just agree completely on that.
100% agree with you.
Yeah, because she provides so much entertainment. Her opinions are
Absolutely.
usually pretty good, and when she does do an oopsie, it's still funny.
She's one of the only people that can get banned almost everywhere constantly and regain her following. Like, because she's that good.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, she's not good with like covering Amberlynn or Chantal if you don't know her. She's good because
She's just good at being herself.
She knows exactly every meme on every level that's happening in this community, and she will tweet it out. She fucking tweeted out Negs' dick just to own DC Media Girl midstream. That was some Kino ass shit, and she got immediately banned for it, and there was no regrets. There was no
You know
regrets.
who she is? She's this community's version of Keemstar.
I mean, Keemstar could never. Keemstar would not tweet out a dick or a vagina to own a hater. Like, Keemstar isn't even that level.
Keemstar actually tweeted out her boyfriend's dick. Did you not know that?
Oh!
Her boyfriend ripped out his dick on stream and Keemstar tweeted it out.
Oh, it's Father Girl. Yes, okay. She's Keemstar. She's the Keemstar of this community. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Like, there is so much to say against her. She's 100% a mess, and she is 100% Kino. Like, she knows how to bring it, and if anybody here is down for the Kino, this is the person to follow. But you're gonna have a tough time following her because you'll never know what her Twitter or new YouTube is. Girl, like, on some levels, on only particular levels, she is the Ethan Ralph of this community in the sense that she is like the cockroach.
But she's better.
No. She's like a great person. Ethan Ralph is terrible and should. But Miss Fucking Wonderful is like, they're both. What I do mean by that comparison is that they're both kind of like cockroaches in the sense they won't die. They won't die.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for them to be here. Miss Fucking Wonderful shouldn't be allowed any platform ever because she's violated every rule on every level, like, conceivable. But she is. Same with Ralph. So, like, look, if that's where you're at, this is the bitch for you. And when she wrote Negs, she was fucking huge. She can do better now. That's all I'm saying. You need to go deep dive for the lore if you want to know what I mean by that. Miss Fucking Wonderful is like if Ralph was a good person. That would be it. And
did you know that Peter Mon was Miss Fucking Wonderful's counselor?
I don't know shit about Peter Mon. I don't care about him.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
That's where I got introduced to her from.
I just know her from...
Well, next one.
Yeah, next one.
Wait. Oh my god, I used a picture of Just Breezin' as Karina Kaboom.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, okay.
Okay, who's next?
Okay, who's next?
Is it DC Media Girl?
Okay, let's go.
Do you think?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. She's so important to the community, but she gets so much down for being fat but not fat enough to be a good score in the BMI, and she also has such low ratings for power leveling. So I would put her in low BMI boys. DC has high points for Kino, have high points, super high points for entertainment. I love her streams. But she gets bumped down because she cannot power level, and because she's fat but not fat enough for it to be funny.
Okay, I will have to disagree with you on the not fat enough to be funny thing because her main claim to fame is that she thinks she's skinny. Like, she legitimately did the flat tummy dance, which you can Google right now, DC Media Girls flat tummy dance. she's not a skinny legend, but she thinks she is, which makes her fatness funny. Like, she's not obese or anything like that, but the fact that she's deluded her enough to think that she's a skinny legend makes it like so fucking Kino. So Kino. Okay, here's the thing, right? So everybody thinks maybe possibly
Should she be low BMI voice for that?
Wait, hang on. Let me give my take.
Correct.
I made a whole ass documentary on DC, which have led people like DC to believe, and some losers that surround her to believe that I hate DC. I don't. You don't make a documentary of hours long on somebody when you hate them. You make it because you've watched hours of them because you actually unironically enjoy what they do. And I am a big ass DC fan because she's crazy as shit. Like, she doesn't know that she's crazy, which is like one of the best parts of watching her. Like, she thinks that she's the only rational
I
one.
didn't know she had a job for a while. That always surprises me.
Yeah. Look, I can
I'm shocked anyone hired her.
No, I can see why. Like, she has a product and she sells it.
She can fake it better.
She has a product and she can sell it. Like, I watched her before she got monetized. Like, she knows what she wants to do and she does it, right? I get how the chain of events happen. What I'm saying is, like, DC, I love you, girl. Like, leave next and come back to Chantal Reacts. That was like peak you. In Kinoverse, like, if
you actually really like those, like, not just ironically, right? You unironically
really liked it. I watched all of her shit since before she got monetized. Like, I legitimately like.
I actually never watched her.
I know you're such a hater.
Until her meltdown.
Such an A-log.
I really enjoyed it.
I was a true and honest fan. But here's the thing, Rode. She sucks as a human being in her current day and age, and
yeah, who cares?
But yeah,
we're not gonna hang out with her.
I know.
She told us she'd mace us if we went to her wedding.
And you and I are not moral fans.
Like, who cares?
We're literally ranking people based on how much entertainment they give us. And the thing is like,
yeah, low BMI voice. I'm voting the highest below Skinny Legend.
Yes, I'm voting the highest possible thing. That is not the highest. Yes. Like, I would watch her any fucking day on any channel. Like, if she goes to Rumble, if she goes to Kick, bitch, I'ma watch you everywhere. I'ma follow you until you die. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I love her.
How many sips does Pulpy Syntax have?
Okay. Pulpy Syntax is definitely in the same category. Yes. Pulpy Syntax, same category as Sinatra.
Identity Politics?
Same category as Sinatra.
Oh, really?
Yes. The reason why I put Pulpy Syntax in the same category as Sinatra is because he actually doesn't care. Like, he's doing the gay thing, literally, of being like, as a gay, I know, and he's not being serious at all for a second. Like, he doesn't take himself seriously. Like, he's being,
for some reason thought.
Yeah, he's 100% like, ma'am, you cannot wear stripes when you're wearing that skirt. But he doesn't mean it seriously. Like, I don't know if I'm coming across seriously because I'm really drunk. Like, I'm on beer number 5, guys. You gotta, like, just take it as it comes at this point.
Did you drink anything before that?
What, him or me? What?
You. Why would I be asking him? He's not here.
No, I don't know what you're saying. Like, repeat, sorry.
Oh, did you drink more before those 5 beers?
No, I'm currently on beer number 5.
Okay,
nothing else.
I guess I'll just take you for it because I've never watched him before, so we're gonna put him in true.
I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm coming across serious, but I'm saying, like, he's always funny. Like, his whole thing is being funny. Even if it doesn't land, though, like, which I do think sometimes it doesn't land, I agree. But it's never ever moral faggy. Like, I've never seen him be like a cunt about anything. It's always like, hello, ma'am, you can't be saying that when you're looking all like that. You know, that's kind of the energy. You know, like, it's not like a serious, like...
I'm just gonna take your opinion for it.
Okay.
Because I don't watch him, so...
Okay, he's on Sinatra's level.
So...
Like, definitely on Sinatra.
So next is Chikara, who actually has a higher...
Did we rate Chikara already? Am I that drunk?
No. No, we have not. So is she Skinny Legend or low BMI voice? It's one of the two.
Oh, God. Okay, she is a Skinny Legend, like, in, like, the real definition of it. But...
And she always is unbothered, so that she power levels well.
Yes, she does, and she plays really well with people. Like, my only commentary on Chikara is that she's not a real doctor. That's like...
Also, I have to put her down because she doesn't always provide too much keynote, because she does her own
thing. She doesn't, like...
So I'm actually going to say vote for low BMI voice.
She does shout out Kiwi Farms, and you and I are so biased in favor of Kiwi Farms, and it's so, like, not even apologetic. But,
I just think she's low BMI voice because as a member of Haydur Nation, not really that important. but I do watch her as something separate from Haydur
Okay,
Nation.
tell me,
So I have her hyped because I like her.
tell me currently, because I'm not watching it, who is also in low BMI voice? Like, who's her fellow compatriots in there?
Yaba.
Yeah. Okay.
DC
Okay.
Media Girl.
Okay. That's
And her.
Yeah. Okay. Those. Yes. That's trifecta.
Those other two commit so much more to Haydur Nation than Chikara.
Yes.
But Chikara, I just like as a person.
Literally, all three of them represent the three possible avenues you can take to success.
True, you can be funny, you can be insane, or you can be successful.
Yes, literally that. Like it's literally that. Yes. Fucking perfect, low BMI voice.
Okay.
Fucking A. That's where she's at.
Life of a Free Spirit.
Oh my god. All the Kino.
I have no idea where to put this one.
Okay, you go first. Like, I got thoughts and opinions. You go.
Okay, high on Kino.
Very high.
Entertainment. When it's not her own content, if she's featured on somebody else's content, high.
Very high, even if it's her own.
Okay.
Kelly, in my opinion, she's literally always in a crisis. Most times, she raises money for it. And she's a part-time hoe, also literally. And I love her for it. Like, everything she does is absolutely perfect on the Kino meter. Everything, really, she's one of the cows I would say you should follow if you want to follow. Like, most of these people, I would say follow because of what they cover or how they're related to the main overarching story. But Life of Free Spirit, you can watch on her own and, like, buy fucking beer and popcorn for the evening and, like, have a good-ass fucking time because this bitch is always on some meltdown about some shit that don't fucking matter in the real world.
She's always on 100.
She's always on 100.
There's no zero for Kelly. She's always 100.
Yes, she bringing it because it's serious and it's a crisis. It's fucking gold. Like,
and her life depends on it. It's always 100. You never get a boring show with Kelly.
Yes, you will never. Like, her, who was that quote that she said about that, like, yes, he was a serial killer, but at least he wasn't racist?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
At least he wasn't a racist. I fucking laughed. That fucking clip of her saying, like, well, yeah, he was a serial killer, but at least he's not racist. The Kiwi farmers are actually the true and honest people of this community. Let's fucking cover them. Let's go. Let's do the Kiwi farmers next.
Oh, what is Callie first? Is she a true and honest A-log or below that?
Well, she's a cow in her own right. I would watch.
How about below a true and honest A-log? We should keep making content. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's agree on that.
Keep making content. So it's below true and honest A-log because she's not aware and it isn't tongue-in-cheek, but she is great and she's not, and DC's not aware and tongue-in-cheek, but she just brings the most
she's literally her own fucking cow. I would watch her over Young Dumb Honey Bun, who has been reported as a new cow. I definitely, like, I would watch.
Yeah. I would watch
DC next before I watch her, but I would watch her. Like, definitely would. Like, she would be on the watch later list. Definitely. Let's do the Kiwi farmers next. They feel like they're prominent. Okay, so the Kiwi farmers in Haydur Nation. For those of you who don't know, the Kiwi farmers in Haydur Nation are very, very active, prominent. They're in chats. They feature everywhere. But most importantly, they cause excessive and seething. Like, people actually tweet about their specific posts, their specific tastes, like it matters. They're on a site that you can't access unless you go to it. And if you're mentioned and you report on the people mentioning you over and over that have been there for years, then it means that they have actually contributed to the Kino that the rest of us are experiencing. So we've added a few kiwi farmers that we think have caused excessive three.
Just 2.
So we added 2 kiwi farmers that have really caused excessive from the community, and to the extent that they've streamed about these 2 people, posted what they believe is their docs, everything, and these kiwi farmers have kept chirping on, and I'll get to it when we discuss each one of them. The first one, Strawberry Douche. Strawberry Douche is the first one. So S tier. Okay. The Strawberry Douche 100% was doxed, confirmed, factually checked. Ollie Alexander is a full ass fucking dox. 3 different motherfuckers truly came out, posted a DC Media Girl being top fucking a-hog in that, posted about it. Strawberry Douche has been doxed. She is somebody who cares about trans people.
I was gonna say she's a transphobic person who loves trans kids.
Yeah, sometimes. Other times when you have her doxed, she doesn't.
Yeah. It depends on which docs we're talking about.
Yeah, it depends on which. Strawberry Douche, in case you are not a kiwi farmer, Strawberry Douche is one of those fucking mad lads that I wish would adopt me just for shits and giggles. Like, I think it would look fun on paper. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to her like twice, and I wish it was like 3 times.
Yeah, we talked a lot, and that got leaked.
Yeah, it got leaked for you. I got rid of it.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. You remember Fediverse? that happened. Strawberry Douche is fucking amazing though. She's very supportive of people. She gets it. Like, all her takes are good takes, and she functions in multiple communities, by the way. She functions within she A-logs a bunch of people. Like, I'll rather not attract attention and just tell you,
and she's smart enough
if you go to Kiwi Farms,
to be 3 different people at once.
Yes. She's been accused of being multiple people, but personally, I'm claiming the dox. I'm gonna say that if anybody doxes me, I am Strawberry Douche. It is what it is. Like, sometimes
we all know Strawberry Douche is the gaining ground, and Belinda, and Miss Hussey, and you, not me.
Yes.
I've never been accused of being. I forgot who I was. I got blamed for being someone.
You are the next person we'll discuss. Strawberry Douche is
no. I got accused of being one of the mods. I forget which one it was.
I'll tell you when I get there. So Strawberry Douche has caused a lot of keynote in the community to an excessive extent, where Strawberry Douche has had almost only the correct takes. And everybody that has turned out, ironically or unironically, to be a lolcow within the Haydur Nation sphere has really feared the ire of Strawberry Douche and whatever she would do and won't do and whatever. So Strawberry Douche, as honorary or truly or disingenuous, whatever, Strawberry Douche is honored or has gained the notoriety of S tier level, which we deem the skinny legends of Haydur Nation. Strawberry Douche is a skinny legend, in my opinion.
Okay, and then I'm trying to organize people in random.
Well, let's cover the kiwi farmers while we're at it. Let's do.
Yeah, there's one. Then we have olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay, olive oil is somebody that Cecil has been accused of being, whereas I take the Strawberry Douche persona. Cecil has been accused of being olive oil. Olive oil is amazing. She can sit with us. She should sit with us. We should sit with her, actually. She sits stably. We should go sit there. She posts a lot of.
So she's skinny. Okay, so
she's.
I would put her as low BMI voice because she stands irate Alex more than me, and that is where she loses points.
Oh, that's a clear deal breaker. Look,
always has the best avatar though in that thread.
Yes. Always has the best one. Always keeps the best archives. Truly, I would love to have a wine with her. Like, she seems like she likes red wine. No, me too.
Oh, she's also been doxxed as some Indian doctor and someone with a name like coconut or something in their
Skinny
name.
Legend, like all the way. But okay, we are gonna
Skinny Legend?
Okay. Strawberry Douche, I think, takes seniority on this. If that's a card we can pull.
Because she causes the most ring.
She has caused so much fucking ring in comparison to everybody else we've mentioned. Like, there's been streams and streams upon an anon user from fucking Kiwi Farms that you have to, like, go out of your way to see just her opinions. And Olive Oil does the fucking most, but hasn't reached Strawberry Douche, like, yet. I love her to bits.
Yeah.
But she hasn't caused that much keto. So I would put her in the low BMI voice, but bordering on Skinny Legend. Bordering. Like, she's right. So close.
Yeah.
So close, girl. I'll
she has to cook a little more.
Like, I'll sit with her. I'll fucking sit with her. Like, I don't even, like, think that I'm at the low BMI voice.
Yeah, let's invite her over for a wine.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I have another one that's going to be hard to call if they're Skinny Legend or low BMI. Kate Winslet.
Oh, God. Kate Winslet is... Okay, listen, if you're new to this and you've never heard of any of the names we've mentioned before, and you're from the Ethan Ralph sector, universe, whatever, you would appreciate Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet covers you, it covers us. Kate Winslet gets it. Kate Winslet is all around.
Her channel is essentially the like center of all memes in the community. You can find little tidbits of everything around.
I would say, is Kate Winslet even a she? Kate Winslet is an omnipresent they-them personality. Kate Winslet is everywhere. Kate Winslet is all of us. Kate Winslet
is... we don't need no they-thems in Go World. We don't want no men. We don't want no they-thems.
No they-thems. No
they-thems.
But I'm just saying, Kate Winslet is everywhere and sees everything and is everybody. And Kate Winslet is top girl.
So she's Skinny Legend or low BMI?
Kate Winslet is absolutely Skinny Legend. Kate Winslet is on the level of Strawberry Douche in causing amount like of content. Like, people would do streams reacting to the shit that Kate Winslet have posted, and Kate Winslet wasn't monetized for the longest, and it's truly the best content on this sector.
Next is Milk Tea Reacts. I just chose someone that week. I'm gonna put that on. I would put her on. I wouldn't demonetize you.
Yeah, Milk Tea Reacts is very she actually is one of the rare ones that provides insightful commentary. Like, there's always something that she's researched.
She's somebody you would watch if you care about commenting on Haydur Nation, but as a member of Haydur Nation, she doesn't provide a lot. So, like, if you want commentary on Haydur Nation, go watch her.
She's not in.
Yeah.
She's not funny, but if you actually pretend to care, like, if you actually want to lose weight and shit like that, she would probably be your best bet. She has lost a fuck ton of weight.
Does she?
Which adds respect to the meter. But definitely not low BMI voice.
I don't even think she's true and honest A-log. Cause like I don't think she's super hot because she doesn't really contribute at all. But I think if you like that content,
I think she's below that. I
she can either be I wouldn't demonetize you or keep making content. I mean, I think she should keep making content. I'm just not gonna watch it, so I wasn't gonna put her there because it's not really my thing.
Keep making content.
Okay,
keep making content. Definitely. Making content.
Next is who is she?
Yeah. Oh shit, was she? Okay, she provides a lot of content, but I don't like sorry, but I don't know a lot about her. It's like she whack as shit.
Well, keep making content. Okay, next.
Next.
What's this guy's name? That guy, Rust something.
Oh my god, Illusionist Rust. Okay, I've shit about him.
Trouble, yeah.
I can talk about him. Okay.
Well, before I used the picture of him saying somebody told me I look like Kyoya or whatever the character's name is from some anime, which is like a pretty boy, and I had to use that because like it's the most autistic thing I've ever seen. You don't look like that anime character, dude. You look like a creepy skinny dude.
Yes, he does. Okay, so here's I don't know anything about him, but I'm about to drop some fucking hot takes, and I've got a lot of them, so strap in. Okay.
We don't know anything about him, but we have a lot of opinions.
Yes, I've a lot. Okay, hear me out.
Okay,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
moving away so I don't peek. Okay, so Illusionist Rebel. Somebody somewhere at some point told him that that he reminds them of fuck, what's that thing called? Slender Man, right? And he thought to himself that means he's intimidating. But but okay.
Is that where that comes from?
No, I'm Cecil, shut the I'm making this up. Just hang on. Um Somebody told him that he reminds them of Slender Man. And he decided that instead of the fact that he looks like Slender Man, it is actually means that he looks intimidating, which is not true at all. So he's embraced the fact that he thinks he looks intimidating and has posted like a fuck ton of quote unquote intimidating like videos and shit on Twitter, but he's not intimidating like even slightly. Like the tiniest Asian woman could punch him with like a finger click. Like you don't need a lot of skill as a human person to break the Illusionist Rebel, but he keeps trying. So he's just like this twink who has this fascination or like imagination delusion of himself as something very grandiose, something scary, something violent, something vicious. And the reality of the matter is like he's at best a popsicle. He's got nothing going for him at all. Like not even IQ. Like he can't even strategize anything. He's weak as shit. And like the weakest warrior on our side could defeat him in a second. That's my take.
All right, well, I'm gonna put him in keep making content.
No,
I enjoy watching those memes.
He's so good. He's very good.
What?
I want him to. Yeah, okay, you're right for the category. You're right, like that. Like he should keep making content. Like he 100% should.
So okay, because we've been going for
insane.
almost 2 hours now, I'm putting everyone in importance order, and we're gonna go. I picked the most important people to cover.
Okay.
And then we'll just do honorable mentions.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, let's like
the people who are the most involved in the community.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
So next is my favorite, AK.
Oh God. Okay. I got a story.
AK
You go first.
Is okay. I got her. Okay, so AK is my favorite. So she is I should introduce her. AK is someone who came to the community as just a commenter who became friends with people because people liked the things she said. She then proceeded to just like backstab everyone and start making no sense. And she would like she just gets too involved and then gets her ass shown to her. And she's always fighting with people. Maybe in her opinion, her ass isn't shown to her. She lives in a different world than us. Like a completely different world.
Her Twitter got exposed.
What?
Her Twitter, like her Kiwi Farms account got leaked.
Yeah, her exposed. She got. We figured out people figured out her Kiwi Farms account and that she liked a bunch of stuff that she now is calling out other people for. If you piss her off, like if she will watch this, but when she watches this, she'll probably tag me in about 18 essays, about how I am a racist or something or a bigot. I don't know, but like she's great. Like I don't know why I find it so amusing just to like wonder what she's thinking when she types these things. And the other day I found out that she takes 30 milligrams of Adderall 3 times a day, and that explained everything about AK to me.
Okay, I want to explain my introduction to AK.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know, Twitter has this automatic filter where if you have a certain amount of followers, Twitter doesn't notify you when spam happens. So spam is when you get like when an account has been reported multiple times or tags multiple people and it seems like spam to the Twitter filters. So AK had apparently been doxxed on Kiwi Farms and made a Twitter thread where tagging like 6 or 7 people or whatever. I got a notification when
She tags like 30 people every post.
Yes. I got a notification when somebody that I can't remember who, somebody replied to it. I got a notification and that was the first time. And I was like, well, the tweet that I got tagged in was something like, why didn't you acknowledge that I was doxxed or stand up or whatever? And I was like, I have no idea who you are. I've never heard of you before. And AK responded by not responding at all. Like, this was news to AK that I didn't know who she
Not everyone knows
was.
who she
I've
is.
never ever heard of
Yeah.
her. By the time she got docs, like, I was like, oh, okay, you're telling me to go and look up your docs so that I know your lore. I don't care. Like, I've never heard of you. So that was my introduction to AK. So clearly a schizo who wanted the world to know that she was doxxed.
Oh, I love her.
It's so
She's
amazing.
so funny.
It's so fucking awesome. Like, so cool. Like, I wish she would do that more.
I don't know if is she a true and honest A-log or a low BMI voice.
No.
Because she contributes so much
Oh
for
god,
me.
she does. She's pure Kino, but also pure schizo.
So keep making content?
Oof.
Same as Russ?
Is there a category where you should simultaneously make content and also
She's almost like DC levels of Kino.
yeah,
for me.
okay, I can acknowledge that.
We'll just keep putting keep making content.
Well, okay, what's the middle between DC and our top? Or our, sorry,
So the middle
bottom?
between keep making content and low BMI voice is true and honest A-log.
Oh, she's not.
She is a true and honest A-log. She
Wow.
A-logs the shit out of all of us.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, true. Yeah, okay.
Alright. She's a true and honest A-log.
She's a
We
true and
believe in you,
honest
AK.
We want
Okay,
you to thrive.
next we have Belinda.
So Belinda's a skinny legend. She's a skinny legend.
Skinny legend.
Okay, clearly. Belinda is clearly the best at the game. She gets it. She laughs at everything funny. She has made...
She's kind of like what this community should be. Like, because she's a fat old lady. Belinda wouldn't care if I said that. And she has fun.
She is a fat lady, and...
That's what the community's made of.
Yes. And also, she gets it. She understands which part of this is funny and which part of this matters. And, like, look, I mean, when DC and Next threatened to flag the whole community for reacting to their old-ass content, her take was basically she will go down with the ship. She didn't do nothing. And the truth of the matter is she didn't. It wasn't, like, necessarily a brave take as much as it was accurate, and that's what I appreciate of Belinda. Like, she's accurate. When she reacted to
And she plays Kino.
she's fucking skinny legend. Like, she has caused so much pain and misery in the main content because the problem is that she's really, really funny, and the moral facts don't know how to address funny, so they ignore it. And she's being very blatantly ignored, which is, in my opinion, hilarious. That's almost like Alex level of Kino, you know, where like him not dying is the troll. Like her not getting a response because she's that hilarious is the troll.
Oh. And her and Iron Alex are really good together on their little podcast.
Yes, I've
the
heard
Brit
them a
Billy
few
or whatever
times.
they call it. That's what I call it.
Yeah, both of them, they like, none of the people that react can acknowledge them. Like, they're hilarious. Yeah, let's go.
So next we have Negs,
You
which
got...
I think he belongs at the bottom. And we should just call this category Negs.
Look.
He's below everybody, and he gets his own category.
I'm a vouch for my boy Next. Listen, Next. I've watched.
He can go above. He can be an identity politics.
I don't know. Let me state my case, and then we'll get back to it. Next,
Right.
friend, pal, I've watched half a stream of yours before. I think you are deeply, severely retarded. I think you are very mentally handicapped, if not on some serious type of ish. I think possibly you need to circumcise yourself just to make sure all your troubles never happen again. I think you are a victim, you are correct, but you are a victim of yourself. Not society, not your genetics, not your parents. Just like you make choices in order to worsen your own life. It's a choice.
Did you hear him on his stream the other day? He was like, none of these people would come up to my face and tell me to get a job, and I'll respond no. Like, he was bragging that he would never get a job. That's the best way to describe Negs. He just sucks.
Negs fucking
He
sucks so much. Like, I think, like, the sector version, like, I think Cog sucks, but I think Negs sucks worse. Like, I genuinely think, like,
Then
Cog
who?
is than Cog. Okay.
But he provides Kino. But the thing is, it's really hard to follow his Kino because he's so boring.
The thing is with Next, like, it's funny because when you and I spoke, like, I watched DC for the longest and I've never ever watched Next, and you watched Next for the longest and you've never ever watched DC, up until recently. And the thing is like,
I mostly watched Negs because he was warring with Joy Sparkle BS. And
yeah, well,
I
mean,
remember directly the first time I saw one of his videos, and I said he was an idiot, and we fought in comments on this before I ever made a video.
This was me and DC with our Amberlynn and Chantel reacts. Like, I get the feels. Look, Negs is the worst of the worst. But what I can say is, out of this entire list of like 40 people, I would watch a Negs stream because I know it'll have a Kino gravitational pull over many of the people we've mentioned before. Like, there are people that we've rated like high that don't have any impact on this community whatsoever. Next does.
So I'm gonna argue against this. I'm gonna argue for the lowest tier for him. So you're saying he has a pull. The fact is, only ever when people watch his streams and he only works in those sections, you don't watch enough of his streams. I watched like all of his streams for like a month straight, and someone described his streams. He could just repost the same stream every day and just title it different, and no one would know the difference. And that's like so fucking true for an eggs. He complains about the same shit every stream. I had to stop watching him. It's so boring. He doesn't provide Kino like DC does.
Okay. I'll accept your true and honest take, because you are true and honest. Like, I know that about you. Yeah.
Because no, he just literally I had to stop watching him because I've been watching it. It's the same shit every fucking day. And he does not, like, the only time he provides Kino is through, like, when DC mentions him. He only exists through DC at this point for me.
Okay.
And sometimes reactions.
Okay.
But, like, he's not as funny as AK or DC or Miss Fucking Wonderful or French Fry Girl or... I don't even know if he's, like, Charlie Gold's kind of boring to me, but, like, I like her better than Degs because she has her own community that, like, at least 100 people watch Charlie Gold. There's, like, 50 people who will watch Negs and about 30 of them fucking hate him. No one likes this guy.
Okay.
I just called this category Negs. So then we have Gigi.
Oh, Gigi. Okay. Gigi's worst critique, I'll start off with that, is years ago he couldn't hide
emotional.
He couldn't hide his power levels years ago. Other than that, I know him as a funny guy. He's legitimately funny. He has really good takes.
Sometimes he gets too upset from things, which is bad with the power leveling, but he eventually gets to the right place of laughing at it.
There are some reactions where I do not agree with him at all. I think because he takes their positions too seriously and he gives a fuck, when in reality they are saying...
Yeah, he gives a little too much of a fuck.
Yeah. But in reality, like, it's funny.
But I really like him.
I really like him. Like, he's fun to watch. He's good content. And the thing is even when he's, like, being serious and shit, like, it's still funny. I don't know if it's intentional, but...
Alright, so I'm gonna put him in true and honest A-log.
Yes.
Because... Or he could be low BMI voice, because he does provide a lot of Kino.
He does!
I actually think I'm gonna argue low BMI voice. Because
you know what?
Him and DC together are a perfect foil.
I'm easily sold. Let's fucking go.
Tragic.
Okay. Mixed takes. What's yours?
I have an argument for him. Identity politics.
I mean, very fucking valid. Like, okay, what I know about Tragic, as somebody who has never watched a single one of his videos, is that he's gay for $40.
I haven't either. Yeah, he's very gay.
He's
gay for $40.
So
I've never
gay.
watched him either. I've tried, but he says yo, cha.
And I also know that
he also tries to fuck every person in the community.
Yes, but for money. right? He tries to pretend to want to fuck them for money.
And then as soon as somebody turns on him,
Yes.
he tries to Me Too everybody too.
I would add to that regardless of where you put him, he's gonna have to go to the hospital for a psych eval after. So definitely put him in identity politics. That's 100% where he goes. 100%. Like we've seen him.
Okay, and then
Yes.
there's 2 more left from the important ones, and then we'll fire around it. Sam Tefler. Or Tefler, whatever the fuck her last name is.
Holmes.
I would put her in True and Honest A-Logs because she's not quite Yabba, but I do enjoy her content from time to time.
Yes, she's...
Or keep making content.
Yes, I agree with you. Actually, I completely agree with your take. She's messy as shit, but I'm here for messy.
Yeah, she does share too much.
I'm so here for messy.
Yabba share too much, but...
Like definitely...
They're adults and can make their own fucking decisions.
Exactly, and the thing is like, the extent to which they've been doxxed, if they're cool with that, who are we to say that they're not? Right? Because the things that they share...
She True and Honest A-Log then, or low BMI voice?
She's... I do think that she's below Yabba. Just in terms of entertainment value, Yabba does have more pull.
The biggest points I give to Sam, there was this one stream where she was talking about how she could track Negs' moves, and it was like super tinfoil hat, because she was like, yeah, we knew he made a call because he changed his profile picture to the Breaking Bad guy on the phone, and that was him symbolizing he was going to make a phone call to the police. And usually that would sound tinfoil hat, but she was completely right, because that is 100% like, she knows how to fucking read people. Like, it would not work in any other argument, true, like, but she was completely right in that place, and I think she's really good at tracking that stuff.
Yes, I think she knows who she's talking about. Like, I think she does her research really fucking well. And I like her. I really do like Sam. Like, yeah. I think she's messy, and, like, they tried to fucking cancel her for tweets from years ago, and I'm just like, bitch, I'll retweet it. I don't give a fuck. Like, unblock my girl Cecil, and I'll retweet you.
You blocked by Sam?
Well, I'm not blocked by her, but you said you're blocked by both Yabba and Sam on different accounts. So, like, unblocked your people.
Next is Hussy. I put him at keep making content.
Hussy.
Or I wouldn't demonetize you. I wouldn't demonetize you with French Fry Girl.
I wouldn't. Like, Hussy has his own vibe, his own community, his own thing going on. He does interact with the cows that cause him the biggest grief. I don't necessarily get why.
He does have a lot of cow behavior.
He does. There was a reason.
He does deliver a lot of Kino, though, and he's just not as funny to me as DC. Like, I don't think he's a bad person. I don't hate him or wish him any harm. I just don't find him as entertaining as some other people here. Yeah,
him hopping around on different platforms contributes to that, but I completely agree with you. I would not demonetize
I'm glad he has his own little people. I'd never knock anybody for watching him, just not my thing.
Exactly.
Alright, lightning round. BGTV. I put him in the middle, exactly in the middle.
Okay. Next.
Okay, I like him. He kind of left the community mostly, so he's doing his own thing. He doesn't really contribute a lot anymore, but for a while he did, and it was really fun. Actually, I'm gonna put him in True and Honest A-Log because I forgot he told Negs he's gonna beat his back straight, and that puts him up higher.
That's great.
Next is Bridget. Don't want to even talk about Bridget.
Bridget blocked me, so lowest tier.
She blocked Vidal too the other day. Is she Negs? No, identity politics for sure.
Yes.
Bubble tea.
I don't know a lot about bubble tea, so skip. Just skip. I think she's doing okay. Peanut is all about the aliens right now, which is very weird because I don't get it. It's not
okay. So I'm gonna put her in keep making content.
No, maybe not even. Like, it's too weird.
I wouldn't demonetize you.
I wouldn't demonetize her. Yeah.
Fedora, straight talking Fedora chick.
I wouldn't demonetize her. I wouldn't demonetize.
Yeah, she seems like a lovely person. Not my kind of content, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Very unfiltered. I wouldn't demonetize you. Don't watch him. He seems nice enough. Silvana, I actually meant to put her in True and Honest A-Log. Because she's in a lot of memes.
She is.
And a lot of times she didn't understand some of the things, like, she'll, like, make these memes that are, like, kind of racist in America, but she's just like, I'm German, I don't know.
But also...
And she, like, calls herself a Jew hunter now, which is really funny.
But also, who's America to tell her what her politics should be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, and she just does her own thing. I've never seen her be, like, super mean.
No, she's nice.
She's
blunt. Nice. Let her... But well, she's German. Yeah. They're all blunt.
But even when people are, like...
That's their whole fucking thing.
People will say horrible things to her, and she'll just respond point blank, and I respect that.
I like her. I think she's cool. She's at least the True and Honest.
A-log, for sure. Okay, Yedo.
Don't know.
I'm gonna put him and keep making content, only because sometimes he's funny and chats with me, but I don't watch his stuff.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah. I don't watch him, but he's funny, and it's funny that you can call him gay, and he thinks it's funny too, and I don't even know if he's gay at this point, just everyone laugh. Rose Thorne, I'm gonna put her in negs, because apparently she fucked up trying to breed cats. I don't know the story on that, but fuck that.
Oh, wow.
Also, apparently she shoved a baseball bat up her pussy.
No! No, not like this, fam. Not like this.
Well, garlic bread.
Garlic bread, I think.
Identity politics.
I think garlic bread is the one who tried to call on Chantel going to the grocery store.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should kill. But since this is not a good day, we'll add him to the tier. What is the closest to you should?
Oh my god. Identity politics.
Is there no level below that? Is there no?
Then I'll put him in negs.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yep, he's there. Okay,
yeah.
Yo Mama.
Oh, also there. Literally,
I put Yo Mama in. Oh, really? You hate him that much?
Well, he has the. Yeah. Well, I don't hate him. Like I don't watch him.
I was gonna put him in. I would put him in I Wouldn't Demonetize You, because he has a lot of bad takes, but he never really, like, when people tell him he's a fucking idiot, he doesn't cry about it, so at least he has that. Just breathing.
Yeah. I think she's a hoe. I'm not too sure.
I was gonna say keep making content, because when she danced in that jumpsuit, it made me laugh.
Good enough. Let's go.
Did we say who is? I don't know who this is. This might be Just Saying, and I might have meant.
Just Saying. Okay. Just Saying is actually one of the bigger old fat. TLDR. She's.
Keep talking. I gotta go plug my computer in.
Okay. She's friends with French Fry Girl. Her biggest controversy was that she archived something which is controversial, and then she deleted it, which is very weird for an archive channel. But she's actually nice. So I think she's actually a True and Honest A-log. Yeah. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, True and Honest A-log.
Okay. I might have not used the right person for this. I don't know. That's fine. YouTube rejects.
I don't know anything about him.
I'm putting her in Identity Politics because I feel like everyone hates her.
Alright, fuck him.
Monty.
Oh my god.
Okay, negs. Mukbang Fatty / Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel. I argue for him for negs.
Yes, same.
I actually think he's the same person as Garlic Bread, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know her too well. I know her somewhat. I think she's Identity Politics, which is above next, right? Is she above next? Like, she should be definitely above next.
Yeah, but she sometimes entertains me, so I feel like she's above the other people.
Yeah, I do think that she, like...
So I would actually put her in I Wouldn't Demonetize You.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't demonetize her, yeah.
Vidal.
She's a little bit more based than Miss Parker. Like, I do like her more. I think she's got more going, but she hasn't had enough screen time for me to, like, make an official claim.
I think we just added her there. I don't actually think she should be on the chart. I like her too. I just don't, because she'd keep making content, but she doesn't make content.
Yeah.
She just pisses everyone off. So she kind of
she does by existing. Yeah. She's got a large kino orbit.
So keep making content.
Keep making content. Yeah.
Keep existing.
Keep existing. You got this, girl. You got this. You'll be a fatty one day.
Okay, final person. Vicky Vibes.
Keep
I
making
think
content.
keep making content.
Keep making content.
That is our chart. Below we have a picture of Bubble Tea, but I'll put Bubble Tea in. I wouldn't demonetize you because I feel like she got into a stupid fight recently that I thought was stupid, but I can't remember what it was. So I wouldn't put her under Keep Making Content, but I don't dislike her because she did a funny little video about DC Media Girl and said that she liked it. So actually, that bumps her up. I'm gonna put her in Keep Making Content because she said something nice about us. There we go.
My final take is that all these people should lose at least 10 pounds.
Yeah. Is anyone actually has an... Okay, he doesn't look fat. And Chikara's skinny.
There's...
Is anyone else who's skinny? Well,
actually...
gained 10 pounds.
Actually, Cecil. Are you and I...
Yeah?
Are you and I in Haydur Nation? Is this official?
Well... yeah, I guess.
Well, then we're in Skinny Legends as well.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I mean, I like myself. Yeah, we're Skinny Legends.
We're Skinny Legends. Like, oh my god.
We're also low BMI voice.
We're
both.
We're both. Like, can't relate to the rest. But no, true and honestly,
Alright, so that is our tier list.
Yes, we did it. We did the tier list.
I'll make a closing later. I kind of assume you have to go to bed, and we've been recording for over 2 hours, so.
I gotta sleep, man. It's been a day. But we done did the thing.
Alright, I gotta pee.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and just...
And I will make this available to everybody.
Wait, before we exit, do you have any final words of wisdom or take for our Skinny Legends? All of them that we've mentioned. Or all of them. Do you have any hot takes?
Eat healthy, exercise, and practice good sleeping habits, and don't do kratom. How about you?
I have the opposite take. I think all of you would be rich and successful if you all gained at least 50 more pounds.
And did a lot of kratom?
So much kratom. Like, that's just a fucking given. Like, how are you gonna gain 50 more pounds if you don't do kratom?
I don't know if kratom makes... I don't know anything about kratom. I just know it's like taking benzos or some shit, and I would never... It's an opiate.
Yeah, if this tier list came across as other racist, sexist, homophobe, transphobic, then it's 100% intended, and I don't regret anything nor apologize.
Alright, good night. I'm stopping the recording.
Good night! Stopping too.
That's not... Yes.